Italy marks the 10th anniversary when the Costa Concordia cruise ship ran aground near the island of Giglio. Survivors and residents of the small Mediterranean island on Thursday attended Mass to commemorate the incident. On the night of January the 13th, 2012, Captain Francesco Schettino of the Costa Concordia decided to bring his ship dangerously close to the shores of the island. The cruise ship ran aground with more than 4,000 passengers and crew aboard. 32 people died in the disaster. The ceremony honours the people who died, as well as the extraordinary response, as the people of the small Italian island took in the Concordia's passengers and crew. A gathering on the dockside the day before. Kevin Rebello was there to remember his brother Russell, who worked as a waiter on the vessel and tragically died in the incident.
My brother did his duty. He lost his life protecting other people. I'm proud of this, and I think he would be proud of what he did, helping so many people.
The ship, a 112,000-ton liner, should have stayed 2 nautical miles out. Instead, it gashed its hull on a small group of rocks not far from the shore. The rocks smashed a 230-foot hole in the hull of the ship, which lurched forward towards the port with water entering below deck. Eventually, the electricity went off and the ship began to tilt over onto its side. What ensued for the thousands of passengers was a terrifying escape straight out of a scene from Titanic. With the electricity off and the luxury liner flipped on its side, passengers found themselves crawling up dark passageways, grabbing for life jackets.
Had to crawl on our hands and knees to the middle because now the ship is tilted this way. And then we had to jump for our lives because it was either stay on the sinking ship or try to jump on a moving lifeboat.
Lifeboats would not immediately detach from the ship, and some passengers even jumped into the sea to swim to shore.
We got on a lifeboat at one point after 3 hours, and we thought about a lifeboat. We thought, we're going to be safe now. And then all of a sudden we get on and they can't get the boat down because the boat is on such a degree of tilt that they couldn't get the boat down. So then they threw us back up on the sinking ship.
The cruise ship drifted, listed and capsized just off the island's port, making the rescue efforts more complex. A salvage operation to right the ship began 20 months later at dawn and continued late into the evening. Maritime engineers declared the ship completely upright early the following day after a 19-hour operation to pull it from its side. The ship's captain is now serving a 16-year prison sentence after he was convicted of manslaughter. He was charged with causing the shipwreck and abandoning the vessel during the chaotic and delayed evacuation. A flotilla of Carabinieri, Coast Guard and Finance Police patrol boats laid a wreath on Thursday to pay tribute to the victims of the disaster at the exact spot where the cruise liner hit rocks. Earl Rhodes, NTD News.